Yeti, also from the Franconia office, just got a new Springfield listing. So again, those associates that want to work, there's plenty of work. So with that, turning back to our special guest today, Bill Kaufman. Again, he's been in the real estate industry since college, 12 years, and has been on with Homesnap for 2. Bill, why don't we start? A lot of our viewers are aware of Homesnap, right? It was born in the metropolitan area of Washington, D.C. That is where we are based, also with offices down in Hampton Roads. But can you talk to me about how the Remax Megaphone system was born and how Homesnap is involved in that? Because there may be some people that are thinking, oh, I have Homesnap. And then when they log into Homesnap, they're like, wait a minute. Now I have Megaphone, right? Can you just kind of just do an overview of where we are with all of that?
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you again for having me. Those numbers are extremely encouraging, especially in the DC metro area. So good to hear that things are moving and active again. So Homesnap in general, the DC area and Maris, or Bright now, was the early adopter. Patient zero, number one, right? So you've been around the Homesnap block for about 3, 4, 5 years now, and it's really evolved since then. And so Homesnap Pro is provided free. It's the app that you love, that you use to get all of your real-time MLS data, as well as a suite of productivity tools that just make your business easier to handle when you're on the go. But what we've been building since 2017 is really a best-in-class industry digital advertising platform, and working with partners like Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Waze as the first 4 audience networks, right? Where an agent can promote their listings or promote their brand. And so over the past year and a half, we've really taken sort of a pivot and looked for a brokerage partner because we realized that we've got this great technology, it's available, but we really want to find a strategic relationship at the brokerage level to start working with and to building an even better platform for their agents. And that's sort of where Megaphone fits in.
Okay.
Last year, we developed that strategic relationship with Remax. We worked with their teams at Bouge, their other tech teams in-house, and we have built and launched at R4 Megaphone, which is basically a ramped up version of our Homesnap digital ads platform with all the Remax branding and fun features included.
Got it. Awesome. So if there are Remax folks that are watching, this is for you too, right? This is not a Remax Allegiance product. This is a Remax LLC product. So everybody has access to it. And if they want to check it out for themselves, they log into Max Center, right? And there's a Megaphone tile that then takes them to the advertising platform.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of different things that you can do within Megaphone. It's not necessarily digital ads to just promote your listings. You can do branding and custom ad content creation using specific videos or images. There's going to be a recruiting piece. So if you're looking to start a team and recruit other agents to bring on a few buyer's agents, there'll be recruiting ads embedded into Megaphone. There's also other ads to promote, let's say, events. And we can start doing them again, whether it be first-time home buying seminars or other things that you want to promote within your own neighborhood as an event to drive just networking and connections. There's a ton of things that you'll be able to do within Megaphone, not just about promoting your listings.
When will we be able to promote events? And I ask because yesterday's Daily Dose show we were teaching agents how to do virtual homebuyer seminars. And we were talking about, you can advertise these on Facebook. Are you able to do that through Megaphone now, or is that a coming soon feature?
It's really interesting. And this is one of the big benefits of being in the DC metro area and having Bright as our MLS. Mm-hmm. Bright is actually probably one of the first MLSs across the country that have allowed coming soon advertising within the 21-day period. Okay. And it also has created virtual showing check marks. So when you input an open house in the Bright, you can now make that a virtual showing. So one of the things that we've done within Megaphone is because of those abilities within your MLS, you now, as a Remax agent through Megaphone, can run a coming soon ad for up to 21 days when it's in that period to generate leads. You can also add an open house to the MLS, and an open house ad will load up into Megaphone. And now you can advertise your virtual open house via Facebook and Instagram, all within the Megaphone platform.
Awesome. And the other events, is that something that we can do now? If I wanted to advertise a homebuyer seminar, can I do that through Homesnap or Megaphone, or how would I go about doing that?
It's coming.
Okay. Okay.
It's coming. We're building that out as fast as we can right now.
Got it. Good. So you've already mentioned some of the audience platforms. Can you just kind of go over, if I want to do advertising, where will these ads show up?
Yeah. So Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Waze.
Okay.
Now, on Google specifically, there are 3 ads that are created when you advertise across Google. The first ad that's created is we actually target with a Gmail inbox ad, specifically in that zip code or surrounding area where that listing is. That is a really, really effective ad for driving just website traffic and promotion for your listing. The other ad that we create on Google is across the Google Display Network. So you've seen them on popular websites like CNN or Washington Post. It follows people around as they're on those websites. And then finally, it's actually creating a search ad. So when people are searching those high intent searches like homes for sale near me, or homes for sale in XYZ building or neighborhood or country club, there's a search ad that's created. So you're at top of the search, even above Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. So you have the opportunity of capturing that traffic versus some of the other portals. Facebook and Instagram is a little bit different. And this is where the tech behind Megaphone really stands out. It's not just advertising in a newsfeed. The whole principle behind Facebook and Instagram is you've got all of these eyeballs, 168 million Americans that log on to Facebook and Instagram every single day.
Right.
But they may be in different parts of the Facebook and Instagram ecosystem. They may be looking at stories. They may be in Facebook Marketplace. They may be talking with their friends and family via Messenger, right? And so what Facebook and Instagram do, when you run an ad on Megaphone for both of those audience networks, they use what's called automatic placements. They follow that person around wherever they are within Facebook and Instagram and show your ad through up to 15, 20 different mediums and creative placements. And that's the true effectiveness of any type of Facebook or Instagram advertising on the Megaphone platform.
Got it. Love it. Talk to me about the free listing ad.
Yeah, so Remax, courtesy of LLC, they start up a Facebook automated ad every time you input a new listing. So it goes live. Keep an eye out in your email. You'll get a Your Ad is Live email where you'll see a preview of it.
Okay.
From there, you can preview the ad, edit the ad, add budget to keep the ad running longer and to reach more people. The nice thing about it is there's nothing that you have to do. It literally is automated for you. It starts up and starts running to promote your listing. The nice thing about it is you can also add your seller's email address. So you can they can get automated reports based on the campaign performance. So it really shows your seller what you're doing to digitally advertise and market that properly effectively.
Awesome. So Remax used to have this through AdWorks, right? I presume that the AdWorks free listing ad went away, has now been replaced by the 1 week of Megaphone. Do you know if that's accurate?
No, you get both now. So
really? No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, you get double the fun. So basically, AdWorks is still running the full week of advertising for your listing. And Megaphone is running the full week of advertising for your listing as well. The main difference between the two is AdWorks is going to be very brand and display heavy. The Megaphone free week of advertising is really lead generation.
Okay.
And it's focused on generating those 1 to 3 leads for the free ad so that you have other opportunity and you can leverage your listing into possibly new business down the road.
Okay, I like it. So let's just skip ahead and talk about leads. I see, I'm a consumer. Ansa Tyus has a new listing. I know she's watching. I'm using her as an example. She has a new listing in Georgetown, right? And I see it on Facebook and I click on it as the consumer. What happens? Where do I go? What do I fill out for her to find out that I want more information?
So The vast majority of real estate agents and really any small business owner out there that's doing Facebook ads on their own are doing it incorrectly.
Okay.
Right? Just to give you an idea, as a consumer, when I click on an ad on Facebook, a lot of times I may be going to another website that isn't mobile optimized and friendly, and the experience is absolutely horrible.
Yep.
And that's when you get a lot of people just bouncing off and going back into Facebook, scrolling through their news feed, checking stories again. What Megaphone is actually doing is they work with Facebook and Instagram to pull in all of the best-in-class practices so that we can optimize every ad mobile first, as well as using Facebook lead forms. So when I say Facebook lead forms, that's going to be our best capture system so that when that consumer clicks, Facebook lead form pops up and it pre-populates their information from name, phone number, and email based on their Facebook account. And then they hit submit, and then it goes to a mobile optimized page, usually remax.com, with not only your contact information, but all the other information that they want, photos, details about the properties, different things like that. Now, as an agent, what I get is an email, you've got a lead. And now I've got that name, phone number, and email address to follow up quickly. Speed to lead, right? That's the name of the game when it comes to online leads. But then that information is also dumped into Booge so that if I've set up any automatic campaigns or drip campaigns for nurturing, that kicks into gear and starts. So it really is a seamless process. There's nothing that a Remax agent has to do within Megaphone to truly optimize it because it's already using best-in-class practices.
Got it. So agents that have griped, I've not gotten a good lead or enough leads from Remax, right? We all have the opportunity to get more listings. You're going to get more free ads, and then you can go into Megaphone and extend the ads, right? Should you choose.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, good. So somebody's already asking, hey, if I need help with this, where do I go?
So go into Max Center, start a support ticket. So the Remax support team, as well as the Homesnap support team that is powering some of Megaphone will be able to tackle any issue, whether it be your listings aren't showing up for whatever reason, or an ad hasn't started automatically, or for any other reason, just reach out to them. You can call or text at the Remax support number, or you can just send a ticket or an email to productsupport@remax.net and you're good to go. They'll usually follow up within that day.
Okay, awesome. Very good. What about other discounts? So I get an ad for free for the first week. If I want to run more ads, I've heard something about a 10% discount and then a 20% discount. Can you discuss what the differences are?
Yeah, so you really have to look at Megaphone as a digital advertising agency at your disposal, built by Remax and owned by Remax. There's so many things that you can do depending on what your business objectives are and what makes the most sense for you as an individual agent, team. And so the 10% discount, Remax has negotiated a total ad spend discount with Google and Facebook and the other audience networks. So when you decide to run ads on Megaphone, if you run a single ad to promote your listing, you automatically get 10% off.
Okay.
Now, built into Megaphone, if you are one of those agents that just says, listen, I don't really want to deal with digital, but I know I need to promote my listings and I need to promote just sold campaigns. If you want to take the approach of sort of Ron Popeil, set it and forget it, then you can actually set up filters. So the type of listing activities that you want to promote, you can set up the type of properties you want to promote, the price range of properties you want to promote, and then you can set your budget as a starter. And then anytime you update or input any new listings or any listing activities into the MLS that meet that criteria, you'll get an email with your campaign previews. And then you can select to run the ads within 24 hours or skip them. So the nice thing about it is there's no monthly fee, there's no subscription service. It's really just setting up your filters, and then that will actually unlock a full 20% discount. So double the discount if you set up your automated filters, but you still have full control over your budgets and everything from there. And then something that will be rolling out in May, but is in beta period right now, and we have about north of 80 agents across the country that are a part of it. It's called Megaphone Concierge. And Megaphone Concierge is a complete white glove approach to your digital advertising across Google, Facebook, and Instagram. And the way I like to describe it is, if there's any agents out there that are advertising on Zillow, Concierge is basically Zillow Premier Agent Program.
Yeah.
But without you spending your ad dollars on Zillow, you're actually spending your ad dollars on Google, Facebook, and Instagram to promote your listings and just sold campaigns 24/7.
Okay.
And then there's a team of ISAs that actually qualifies all of your leads and then connects you with all of the hot prospects. And then all of the unresponsive leads get dumped into your CRM so you can continue to nurture them. That particular plan within Megaphone is getting a ton of rave reviews right now. So
okay, awesome. Yeah,
that is something to look forward to if it's an option to learn more about.
Yeah, when we were speaking before we went live today, you were saying that, there's quite a few things that are, that are coming. This is kind of just the tip of the iceberg, right? That what was announced at R4. A couple more questions. These are probably going to require more lengthy answers. We've got a couple dozen people watching live. I'm always advocating for people to watch live because then they can ask questions. So if you have questions, please put them in the chat. Can I retarget my database? Now, before you answer, can you explain what I mean by that before you answer the actual question?
So we know 80-90% of our business comes from our database. We live and die by it, right?
Yep.
Now, wouldn't it be nice if when we run an advertising campaign on Facebook and Instagram, the vast majority of people that see that ad are the people that know about you or have done business with you? So it provides another touch point where they're seeing your face, your name, your brand. Mm-hmm. And that's really where it comes. That's where the right place at the right time comes into play. We want to be retargeting and targeting the right people. And so if we can upload your database into your Megaphone account, then anytime you run an ad on Facebook and Instagram, we can target them within the 15-mile geographical radius of where your new listing is.
Okay.
And we can get really, really smart and efficient with your ad dollar on who we're delivering ads to across those two platforms. The other piece is we also want to be able to start creating lookalike audiences based on your database. So we've got these 1,000 people that have bought and sold with you over the years, right? We want to create another set of 1,000+ people that just don't know about you as a real estate agent, but look exactly like everybody else who does and has had a good experience. And so now we can take both audiences and target those people. And it's really making the ad campaigns effective from a cost efficiency standpoint. So you get more for your dollar versus if you were just doing it geographically. And then also you see an actual ROI because people are calling, responding, and you're nurturing them more effective throughout the entire process from start to finish.
Got it. Yeah, I'm always an advocate of sending that just listed, just sold card to your database as well. We're so focused on sending it just around that listing, and and I'm always saying, well, what about the people that already know you, like you, and trust you, right? They may not be looking for a home, but they want to know that you're still around, you're still engaged, you're still busy, right? So don't forget about your database when you're doing our regular advertising of just listed, just sold. So I appreciate that answer. Somebody's asking, although it's in beta, have they come up with the price of what this concierge plan is going to cost?
Yeah, so the price is really going to be designed around you setting your monthly budget. So there is no set static cost, and it's not a per campaign basis. And so basically the minimum cost for concierge is going to be right at about $500. Okay. There's a beta special right now, and I could send you pricing to send out as well. Sure. Where if you do 2 months of beta concierge, you get a month free. It's basically a 2-for-1, and that's really just the benefit of being an early adopter and working through all the kinks. But when we fully launch more towards the end of May, beginning of June, it will be about a $500 minimum, and then you can play around with your budget from there.
Okay, very good.
Yeah,
I have my database. Who do I send it to get help with retargeting?
So send it to support. You can go ahead and just create a ticket in Mac Center. And then there's four different columns you need to do to make it work. The first name, last name, email address, and cell phone number.
Okay.
Those are the only four columns that you need to break out into the CSV.
Yep.
And then once you send it to us, we'll upload it, and then you're good to go.
Okay, good. Somebody's saying she uses Homesnap a lot now. I'm going to take her question and hack it up a bit. I'm a big Homesnap user. What's the advantage of going over to Megaphone?
So there's nothing you have to do different. Let's just start there. As a Remax agent, there's nothing you have to do. Basically, everything, all of the benefits of Megaphone are already started behind the scenes. So
automatically. So when I log in, I logged into Homesnap a week or two ago, and it was already branded as Megaphone.
Yep.
Because you all know that I'm a Remax agent, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything is done. So the branding, all of the custom templates that the marketing team has built specifically for Remax agents on their Facebook and Instagram templates are in there, loaded up. All the discounts that Remax has negotiated with the networks are in there as well. There's other things that are coming down the pipe, but there is nothing that you have to do from an admin or manual perspective to do anything different. The other thing about it too is through our strategic relationship with Remax, there's things that we're building that are Remax first, that will eventually get out to the rest of the brokerages, but Remax has everything built for them first before the other brokerages have access to it from a Homesnap perspective. So that's the other big benefit too.
Okay, like it. Somebody's asking, are the prices on the Megaphone website per month?
No, they aren't. And this is where I would actually kick it to the agent to reach out to the Megaphone team. There is a set of my colleagues that will set a Zoom meeting one-on-one with you. You can dive into your digital strategy, what you're really looking to do. And then there is a customized approach to Megaphone. It's really not one size fits all. It's made for every agent. Yeah. But then we really want to hone in on, hey, what's going to be best for your business to promote your listings, your sold campaigns, your open houses, what's going to be best for your budget to make sure that you're seeing the ROI on it. So it is really a more hands-on approach to just your digital advertising.
So if I want one of those one-on-one appointments, do I go through product support for that as well?
You can, but I can also go ahead and send the team a link. We've got a Calendly link that round robins between the 5 or 6 people on the team. Yeah. And whenever you as an agent are free, just find a time and set it on the calendar and you'll be good to go.
You guys in Remax have really thought of everything here. Remax is really...
You should see some of the support tickets, Charlie.
I mean, my mind is truly blown, and I wish more agents were paying attention because it's, there are people sitting at home. First of all, the cost of Google and Facebook ads have dropped, right, in general, because companies are stopping marketing, and they're stopping marketing while there's more people at home on social media. So it's an advantage for our associates to be taking market share, right, from other agents who are not spending money or other brands who are not spending money.
What we have found is your ad dollar on Facebook and Instagram spent today versus this same time last month, it would get you a 40% increase of clicks on Facebook and a 30% increase in impressions on Facebook. And it's about 22% increase on clicks and 33% increase on impressions on Instagram. So your ad dollar spent today goes so much further than it did just a month ago because of that sole reason. People decided to pull back their advertising spend to save money, but yet the volume of people and searching for real estate and engaging with real estate on Facebook and Instagram has shot through the roof because we're all working from home and sheltered in place. So, I think, and that actually leads to a good conversation to have. Part of the reason why Remax is diving headfirst into tech, right? And they have this complete tech ecosystem, which is centered around Booge and the CRM, and then it has all of these features jetting off. We forget that, yes, that is designed to make us tech forward and innovative and efficient. But at the end of the day, it's also really designed to maximize our bottom line and profitability. If
Right.
you can cut out the $2,000 that you may be spending on another CRM, and you can migrate over to Booge and use all of Booge, you can now spend half of that money that you just saved, which is overhead expenses, on advertising to then expand and generate new opportunities in business. And so I think we tend to forget that all of this tech, whether it be Booge, whether it be First, whether it be Megaphone, is really designed for the RE/MAX agent to cut out all of the unnecessary duplicated expenses in their business to make them more profitable.
Right.
So we work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, exactly. One more question. I'm a great agent. It's slower right now. I don't have any listings. How can I still advertise and get some leads?
Find the builder in your area that's got an inventory home dropping, right?
Okay.
Shoot a walkthrough video.
Yep.
Shoot a video on the amazing kitchen, master bath, whatever. Highlight that inventory home just as if it was your own listing.
Okay.
And then what you can do is you can actually upload that video via Megaphone through Homesnap, your mobile app, and you can advertise that in a targeted zip code or a couple of targeted zip codes.
Okay.
So there's ways that you can find the inventory. The other thing I would recommend is advertise market reports.
Okay.
And sit down and just like you did at the beginning of this Facebook Live, you're going through the individual stats in the DC area. Find your neighborhood and literally just go through the market stats in a 1 to 2 minute video and start putting that out there because you'll get hits. Those are a couple of things just right off the top of my head that I would recommend. That's what I would do if I was selling full time again. The other thing too, and this isn't a shameless plug for Homesnap, but if you have upgraded to Homesnap Pro Plus, you can unlock all of your homeowner information. And so you can actually prospect just simply zooming in on the map within Homesnap, tapping on the individual homes. You can walk your neighborhood in a socially distanced manner.
Right. Yeah.
And you can literally look at homes, pull up the homeowner information. You can email them, text them, or call them directly from the app if you wanted to do some maybe like circle prospecting. So there are other tools available within Homesnap that you can take advantage of, not necessarily RE/MAX related, but those are some of the things that are available at your disposal.
Okay, awesome. So they need more support. We're going to send them a Calendly link so they can get with your team for one-on-one help. If they have general questions or need help with, uploading their list or whatever, Max Center, maxcntr.com. Click on the product support tile, and the RE/MAX staff will be able to help you. On tomorrow's Daily Dose, Coach Amy Lassen will be interviewing superstar agent Jessica Fateau and how she has been taking the information that she's been learning from the Daily Dose and implementing it in her business. On Friday, I will be back on the air, and I will be having a conversation with an executive from Box Brownie, and Box Brownie is a company that does virtual staging. So if you're curious about virtual staging, be sure to join us there. And then a last plug for my mastermind. We are doing these the first and third Fridays of every month from 10 to 11 Eastern time with both my Tom Ferry clients and RE/MAX Allegiance associates. arlingtonroom.com. It's a Zoom room. Plan to be on camera. Plan to have your microphone working, and plan to share what is working in your business. Again, ask questions and get support from others all around the country. So with that, Bill, always a pleasure. This was the great 30 minutes. Good to see you, and we will talk to you again soon. Take care.
Thanks, Charlie.